what April gave you in that first game. Is that sort of what the kinds of things you expect from her this year?
Yeah, I totally expect that. Obviously, different teams, and as our schedule keeps going, it's going to be, tougher competition. But when the first game and you're playing like that, you're just going to build confidence from that. So, but that's my expectation. That's her expectations, to stay very solid, very poised, get everybody else involved in her. She just lets the game come to her. And that's why she's very good. She doesn't push an issue. She just plays. So when people do pressure us, I'll have the three-point guards on the floor. So I think that obviously will take the pressure off of certain kids.
Her offensive game has developed over the years, right? She had a couple three-pointers in that game a couple days ago, and that probably wasn't in her repertoire necessarily three years ago, right? But it's sort of become a bigger part of.
Yeah, I mean, we as she went through her high school and won state championships and that type of thing, she had to obviously work on deferring to others, and then in high school sometimes you got to take over. So she kind of learned when she needed to take over the game and work on her mid-range and work on her three-point shooting. And then obviously this summer she put in a lot of work, and she does a lot of extra, so that always helps.
Just with that three-guard lineup, if you watch the tape, is that a lineup? You mentioned when teams pressure you, you'll have them out there, but is that something that, as you go through the course of the year, you want to see more and more of?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it could be those three. It could be Dee in there as well, because, you got 4-point guards that can play that position. And April's the only one that really is that true point guard. The other ones are all juniors, and they know how to play the 1, 2, and 3 spot. So, but I think I'll like that. I think early on with those three and Dee at the 4, when we have to play all guards, like Amaris, DeBow, and Green, these next two teams, that's where we know that Camille may have limited minutes like Chelsea did when we play like all 5 guards. I mean, it's just different. They understand that. So, we'll keep playing with it and toying with it, but I think it's really, if we're not in foul trouble, I'm sure in the second half you'll definitely see that majority of the time.
Game 1 that actually counts. What do you hope to get out of this one as you progress and move forward?
Just keep improving. I felt like we improved from our scrimmage to our exhibition, and now exhibition has to improve to our first game. I think our rebounding has been solid, but we need to be better rebounders. They're just a different type of team. They're going to shoot a lot of threes. They're going to spread you out. And, executing, controlling tempo, really pushing the tempo. Our goals is to score more points this year and continue to maintain our defense. So in order to do that, you've got to be able to share the basketball and be better in those areas. But we talk every day. It's about rebounding offensively, defensively, and taking care of the ball.
I feel like the excitement levels getting up there as you get closer here.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 25 practices now, and they're just ready to play. But then when I finally tell them their schedule, they're like, wow. It's kind of like we've got next week to practice, and then it's just practice, play, play, come back and practice once. So for them, I'm like, you guys get tired of practice, but sometimes you need to get better and practice more than you play games. So, but everybody's very excited.
Coach, I know Saturday starts the cereal drive again, collecting cereal.
Yes.
What does, I know it was a big success last year, what does sort of not an issue, but a fundraiser like that for you guys, getting involved in the community, what's that do for this team?
Well, it does a combination. I mean, we're there for the hunger hike, and we're helping the food finders and backpack program. And it's, underprivileged kids, and you're always worried about Thanksgiving and holidays, besides every day of their lives maybe not being able to have enough. So our goal is over 2,500 young kids screaming and yelling and giving them a wonderful day for a great cause. And we're just hoping to double everything we did from last year.